For our rectangular prism, we decided to use a coffee creamer box, as you can see here, with a height of 11.5 centimeters and a length and width of 9.2 centimeters. So to find the volume of this, we used the length and width of 9.2 centimeters and squared it to find the base area, and then multiplied it by 11.5, which is the height, to find our volume of 973.36 cubic centimeters. To find the surface area, we found the area of both of our bases with this 9.2 squared times 2, and then found the area of our four other sides, which are all the same, by multiplying the length and the height, and then multiplying that by 4, which gave us our surface area of 592.48 square centimeters. Then, to find our optimized size, we used the volume formula, which would be x squared times height, and then using equals 973, and then used that to find what our height would be from the volume and that x squared. Then we plugged that into the surface area formula to figure out that our equation would be 2x squared plus 4x times 973.36 over x squared, which then converts into 2x squared plus 3,893.44x over x squared, which then finally converts into 2x squared plus 3,893.44 over x, which then, when put into a graph as seen here, would give us an optimal height of 9.911 centimeters, giving us the absolute minimum surface area of 589.296 square centimeters. And as such, I decided that we should not use the optimized version of this box because it cuts off such a small amount that it wouldn't be worth trying to convert to. Next, for our cylinder, we used a Pringle scan, which had a radius of 3.75 centimeters and a height of 23.2 centimeters, which then, when put into the volume formula, would give us a volume of 1,024.945 centimeters cubed, and put into the surface area formula would give us 634.994 square centimeters. And then again, we of course had our volume, and we then converted it so that we were solving for height, which gave us the equation h equals 1024.945 over pi x squared, which then could be plugged into our surface area formula to get 2 pi x 1024.945 pi x squared plus 2 pi x squared, which then would simplify down to this 2049.89 over x plus 2 pi x squared, which then, when put into a graph, we can see that our absolute minimum surface area would be at 562.749 square centimeters, giving us a radius of 5.464 centimeters. And despite how much we would be taking off nearly 100 square centimeters of material, we decided that we would not change this still because the original size would be perfect to hold the chips themselves, which are perfectly sized to fit within that tube, as well as the unique tube design being iconic to the Pringles brand.